Hey, future billionaires. If you're thinking about purchasing a car from Carvana for your business or just for personal reasons, you might want to stop and hold off from making that purchase and avoid jail time. Because in today's video, we're going to discuss a most recent blunder for which Carvana allegedly made. I most recently ran across this article where a North Carolina Army veteran purchased his wife a 2021 Maserati. Now, when the individual took this vehicle to the dealership to be serviced a couple of months later, they identified that the car was stolen. There were parts in the car that didn't match the actual car. And so they also identified that this car was not actually a 2021 car, but it was actually a 2017. So the dealership called the police. So the police came out and the man had to prove, the Army veteran from North Carolina had to prove that he purchased this vehicle from Carvana. Just imagine you purchase a vehicle for your wife, you take it to the dealership and you find out that it's stolen and the police is coming out to ask you questions. Guys, for many people, that's not going to turn out to be a good situation. Now, this man had to prove to the police that he actually purchased this vehicle from Carvana. So here's the other news, guys. This individual, the Army veteran, called Carvana to let them know that he had a stolen vehicle that was obtained from them, and Carvana pretty much told him when he asked for his money back, Carvana asked him to return the vehicle to get his money back. So the North Carolina Army veteran told them, look, the police has a car. How am I going to return a stolen car back to you that's in the police possession? So the man had to pay for an attorney to actually write a demand letter out to Carvana. And Carvana then responded and gave the man $1,000 for his inconvenience. Guys, for many people, again, as you know, that would not turn out to be a good situation. Depending on the circumstances, someone could have ended up dead in that situation for possessing a stolen car because, like many people, a lot of people would have freaked out and escalated that situation because they knew that they were in the right, but they would just escalated the situation because it would have pissed them off and it could have turned out into a very bad situation between the police and for the people that purchased the car. So Carvana is always finding itself in a hot seat with consumers. This was a very bad situation. If you go back and look at my April 2022 review of Carvana, I'm going to put a link in this video where you can watch that video where I attempted to make 2 car purchases, one back in April of 2022 and one back in December of 2021. And both of those attempts turned out bad with Carvana. So my recommendation, future billionaires, either for business or personal reasons, I do not recommend purchasing a car from Carvana because, again, this was the last straw. So I'm going to provide a downloadable PDF so you can access this article. I'm not sure if they're going to remove this link at some point in time. I will include the link, but I'm going to also provide the access to the downloadable PDF so you can read the actual article for which I read. So if you enjoyed today's video, like this video, subscribe, and we'll see you in our next upcoming video release.